what we're going to do, we're going to press this down as thin as possible, right? So we can get this all into like the corners. So try to work your hands around this so get it as thin as possible, flat as possible. And if you want a thicker base, then by all means add obviously more. But I don't want it too thick. I want it to a point where it's just a nice little thin kind of crunch on the bottom. So I think, to be honest with you, I'm not going to need to make any more. I'm just going to flatten this out quite nicely. And we should be good to go. Holy moly, don't make me jump. They had an heart attack. Wild dog, how's it going, dude? Thank you so much for that, beautiful 15 bits. Appreciate it. How are you doing, my friend? Seems a little bit biased. To be honest with you, Primal, go with whatever you seem feels best. I mean, you know, whichever suits the language barrier, so to speak, for you. Language-wise, I'd be better off in Japan, and France seems like an overall better option to learn about cooking. My suggestion, try and do both. Go for a year in each, if you can afford it. Do you know what I mean? If you're working in France first, then save up when you're in France, and then look for a ticket, get to Japan, and, you know. But, yeah, it's going to be very hard with language barriers if you're not very familiar, especially in Japan if you don't speak Japanese. I've got no idea how much they speak of English, and probably a lot of them do speak English, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I've never been to the place, so I can't really kind of suggest, like, oh yeah, they're going to speak this, that, and the other. Right, I think I need to move this slightly, don't I? Let me make sure I do this correctly. I haven't done it correctly, so what we need to do, I just need to move it a sec. Or I need to remake the parchment, so make sure that is correct, because it was going on the slide because I was sliding it all over the place. So let's have a look. That's better. Right, okay. Yeah, the parchment was sliding, and if I put the top of the cheesecake in there, it might fall down the side, so I just want to make sure we do this correctly, otherwise we'll have issues. So we're going to put this in the oven for about 5-10 minutes just to get this nice and crisp, so we get a nice crunch in it. Kitty Moore, how's it going, my friend? Depending on the food you want to eat. If you want a sushi and things like that, you better go to Japan. Yeah, exactly. As I said, depends on like what culinary skills you're looking for. You know, don't get me wrong, Japan's amazing, but what kind of chef do you want to become? You know, there's definitely different types and elaborations you can do for this, and like what experience do you want to get out of it? That's what you want to kind of be asking yourself. What kind of chef do you want to be when you're older, or I don't know how old you are, but you know, you're going to try and get some experience that's really going to benefit you. So, I mean, yeah, lovely. It's lovely to go traveling. It's lovely to go check out the cultures, but also what direction do you want to head in? You need to ask yourself that, and then kind of aim for it. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes when you aim for directions that you want to go into, they don't always pan out the way you want them to go. Believe you me, I've done that a few times, and I've always wanted to go in different directions half of the time, and I always end up going in the kind of direction that you least expect or you don't know of, or sometimes you're a bit unaware of it, but you know, you just try and make the most of the opportunities that come up for you, and you know, don't be scared to do it. I want to be super diverse chef, so I believe in both, and be best. I can stretch the money. Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? There's also some great places, even if you can't get to like Japan or whatnot, or depends on how expensive the tickets to where you want to go. There are some fantastic places to learn in that kind of culinary expertise, in like probably like your depends where you live, my friend. I mean, there's lots of restaurants in big cities, big high-end restaurants as well. So do you know what I mean? There's lots of places you could definitely go that will probably be quite close to you. So you know, whichever. I'm only 18, got plenty of time. Oh, there you go then. Yeah, you got plenty of time to, you know, crack on with your career. That's fantastic, dude. Right, so I'm going to put this in the oven. It's going to cook out for about 5-10 minutes until they're nice and crisp, and then we're good to go. How's Kitty Moore doing this morning? How are you doing, my friend? I hope you are doing well. It's lovely to see you first thing this morning. Give you a little cheeky shout out. how are you doing, guys? Weird colour outside. It's starting to brighten up a little bit now. There we go. If you guys are not following Kitty more, give her a follow. Fantastic streamer. How are you doing, my friend, today? I hope you are doing grandtastic. Honestly, who says grandtastic? Let's be honest. Jeff does! Right. Need a little bit of a drink. Do I need soda water today? No, I don't. So this is my last bottle. So, hey, Chef. Chat. How's everyone doing? Jessica Fit, how's it going? Long time no see. What have you been up to, my friend? Are you doing well? It's lovely to see you. Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you so much, Chef. No, you're most welcome, my friend. I love watching you make delicious goodies. No, it's lovely having you here. It's lovely having you all here. Do you know what I mean? I love doing this every day with you guys, apart from my Tuesdays and Wednesdays, which I do need to rest up, otherwise I'll go a little bit balmy. But yeah, no, I do enjoy this stream, and I do like helping you guys, so anything I can do, you know, absolutely amazing. This is fantastic. Oh, I see the puns there. But yeah, no, it is awesome. So no, I appreciate you guys being here and tuning in this morning. Okay, guys, so what we're going to do, we're going to crack on with the next job, which is... Yeah, I think I'm going to need to make the cheesecake next. Be much easier. So, what I'm going to do, I've got some cream cheese, got some yogurt. Add some lemon juice. Need a little bit more lemon juice. I don't know if that's going to be... Nah, I'm going to ditch them. I'm going to use... Okay. I'm hoping this is not going to be a bad lemon, because I was going to pick some up yesterday, but I totally forgot. So I'm hoping this is not a bad lemon. If it is, I'll manage. It'll be fine. I've got some cheeky cream cheese as well. So I'm going to use some creamy cheesy. So let's pop that under there. Oh, my goodness. Cheeky sub on a cheeky Monday. TPDG, thank you so much for that beautiful Twitch Prime. Guys, can we get some love and hype in the channel? Thank you so much, my friend, for that beautiful love. Thank you so much, TPDG. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing well. And thank you so much for that beautiful Twitch Prime. Appreciate it ever so much. Welcome to the kitchen and the brigade, my friend. I hope you're doing well. And I hope you're going to enjoy the brand new emotes. It's lovely to have you, and thank you again. Thank you so much for the dedication and support. That means a lot to me. It really does. So thank you again, my friend. How is your Monday going? I hope you are doing well. Right, need to close that. Need to do that. Beautiful. Glad to do it. No, thank you so much, my friend. Honestly, that means so much to me. It really does. And thank you so much for the dedication and support. Guys, we're only like 11 subs away from like our 200 sub goal, guys. Only like 11 away. I really can't believe it. It looks like we're going to have a cheeky pie stream from the looks of it. From at the rate this is going. Cheeky brekkie, why not? Glad to do it. Chef John is only stream that I subbed without Prime. I appreciate it, Dwapper. Thank you so much for the support, as I said. You guys are amazing. You really are. And thanks for all the loves and hypes, guys, in chat. Jeff, when is the evil emote going away? Kappa face. I don't know. I need to speak to Jason at some point. I know he's been very busy at the moment. I said to him not to worry about it, as, you know, I said do it in his own time. So I know he's been very busy at the moment. So within time, he'll get it sorted. It's going well. There's a cold front in Dallas right now. Oh, really? Is it... bringing in a lot of snow at the moment over there? It must be very early in the morning for you, my friend. How's the cheesecake going, Chef? I love lemon pastries. It's going fine. We're basically, this is a healthier version, so don't expect it to be with biscuits and lots of sugar. But we are using some cream cheese, and we're going to mix it with a little bit of yogurt as well. We're going to use some lemon. We're going to put some honey going through there as well, and force some sugars in there, because, you know, you don't want it like totally bland. And we've got the, we're making the base out of oats, vanilla, and honey as well, which is in the oven at the moment. So that's just like baking off until it's nice and crisp. So then we're going to fill that with the cheesecake, right? And then after that, we're going to put a layer of blueberry jelly as well on top. So, and then we're going to set that in the fridge. Once that's done, we're going to make like a blueberry compote, blueberry curds, cinnamon yogurt, And what else are we going to have on it? We're going to do a healthier lemon sponge as well for garnish as well. So maybe that's something for you guys to see as well. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy that. I'm definitely going to need more lemons if we're going to make a blueberry sponge. Let me think about this now. I could. Oh no, it's okay. I can get away with this now. I can use this one for the lemon cake, and I can use this one for the cheesecake. Yes, that's all I need it for. Okay, that's good. I only need 2 lemons. Snow in Dallas. I know, right? What is all the things about evil emote? Broken plate 1. That's wrong with it. What's wrong? Even wrong with it? Tuxie's a very firm believer of lovely washing up, and he doesn't like to see broken plates. The tartar, the lemon, the better, in my opinion. I hate the artificial sugary lemon flavour you get in some desserts. Yeah, definitely. Maybe it depends on your kind of, you know, sugar levels. But I know I've got a very sweet tooth, but I still have like kind of low sugar levels. But you got to have some kind of sweetness in the cheesecake. Otherwise, it doesn't become a dessert. Do you know what I mean? That's the whole point of dessert. It's supposed to be sweet. But yeah, I mean, if you want it tartar, you can leave less sugar out. But, you know, entirely and totally up to you. Everyone's different for sure. Everyone enjoys things differently. Everyone's got different palates. So, no, I totally respect that. You bake the base for the cheesecake. That's the new one for me. Yeah, well, basically, you usually combine it with butter, right? Now, we know how bad butter is for you, right? But I found a way to make a nice crisp base, but without having to add butter. So, yeah, it's going to need a little bit more than 5 minutes. So what we're doing, we're baking off the oats in honey and it's going to come to me in a second. Honey and vanilla. There we go. I'm going to leave that in for 2 more minutes. I don't want it to dry out totally where it's going to be really dry. I still want to have some moisture in there. So I'm probably going to... Holy moly. Kakashi, thank you so much for that follow. How are you doing today? How is your day going? Hope you are doing well. It's great to have you here, my friend. And hope you're enjoying the stream. Thank you so much for that. So yeah, I don't want to dry it out. So I'm going to take that out roughly about a minute. And then that should be done. So we're going to keep it nice and firm. We don't want it like to a point where it's really gooey and soft. It's not going to hold together, but we want it to be firm but still moist. Does that make sense to you? So it's still holding its shape. Cinnamon yogurt, yum. No, sadly. A cold front here is about 50 Fahrenheit. Oh, that's fair enough. Of course, oats and honey. Oh, certainly is. 64 high and 48 low currently. That's okay. I mean, well, even if it's a cold front, maybe no snow, it's still cold regardless. So you still got to make sure you know, wrap up warm and make sure you're not cold. You know, it is pretty much coming up to winter now. Let's be honest, guys. It's nearly the end of, well, it's halfway through October, and we'll be going into November before long. And you know, it's definitely a cold period, unless you're in like Australia or something and it's quite warm. Then you know, definitely. Oh, Chef, do you only have black socks? I have an assortment, but yeah, pretty much. But I'm expanding my colourful sock. What's the word I can use for wardrobe? There we go. That'll do.